Ah, what's good, my lovely peoples? It's your main man Solace here, the humble servant of the life. Today I want to do this video called Earth is a Yoke. Now you have a lot of people of today saying Earth is flat, and you have others saying no, Earth is round. Now we must grasp both of these things came from our scientists. So they came from the same peoples. See, in the past, they thought that Earth was flat. So this is what scientists told the world. Then they changed it and said Earth was round. So that's what they told the world. Now you have people now going backwards to what was said first. And in this, I just don't grasp. Mind you, we must understand Earth is not even solid, but you have no understanding of size in perception. See, you have to grasp. Earth is a yolk, so you have to think like an egg. Now, to us, an egg yolk wouldn't be solid, but to a fly, a mosquito, something lighter, it would be solid. Something lighter and smaller would see in a egg's yolk as a solid, hard thing. So perception in size is a key factor. See, if you've seen Earth from the sky or from space, it wouldn't look solid. So you have to grasp, it's a deep thing. We must understand that everything that is within Earth, including ourselves, we are like sperm cells inside of semen. So it's a deep thing you must grasp. It is like semen, yolky. So now, when they speak of the Van Allen belt and leaving Earth, you can't leave yolk. Well, you can leave yolk. Let me rephrase that. But it is not an easy, simple thing. You have to grasp how yolk, it's stretchy. It'll go with you. So how yolk works, you can go against yolk and it'll give more than anything. But you're still within the yolk. So now a spaceship can fly straight up out of Earth, let's say. But it will never actually get to out of Earth because Earth is like yolk, meaning it goes with the spacecraft. And this is why scientists are having a hard time figuring out everything that they try and figure out, because their perspective is off. Macro and micro is not being put into the thoughts. And this is why they're lost. So it is just like fire. Fire isn't physical, yet it can become lava, which isn't fully physical either. It is like in the balance. But then that lava can dry and become glass, which is a solid surface. So you just have to grasp. Now I know people will say, man, he bugging. The earth is solid. We standing on solid ground. And it's like I said, size perspective. See, the ground is solid to you because of your size in comparison to it and the elements that make it up. If you're smaller than a water droplet, well, then the water droplet will be solid. A solid ball of probably ice to you. But to us, a water droplet is nothing but a water droplet. It's not solid. So you have to grasp how deep this is. Now, everyone believes that NASA didn't fly to the moon, etc., etc. And then they speak of the Van Allen belt and how we can't penetrate the Van Allen belt. Now, if you don't know science, that's okay. But basically, this has to do with spaceships leaving Earth. So this is what the Van Allen belt talk is about. Spaceships leaving Earth. Now my question is this question, and I look to see if anyone's ever asked this question. And no one hasn't. And I don't understand y'all. Y'all know I got simple questions. So I'm about to ask a simple question that y'all should have been asked scientists. Just like I asked the simple question to Christians. If God is the Most High God, then who did he sacrifice Jesus to? Because you only sacrifice things to God. And if you are the highest of the highest, then you need not sacrifice anything. Because there's no one for you to sacrifice it to. So when I asked that question, people knew I was a genius from jump. Because no one ever asked that. Mind you, that's right in your face. Why you ain't asked that first? Now I got another one that goes with the Van Allen belt and spaceships leaving Earth. Now, grasp this. Mind you, I know the answer to the question, but I like playing with people's minds because people got to think. So now I want everyone out there, including scientists, well, scientists probably already know, but I want all of the viewers to ask yourselves, when we leave Earth, we fly straight up vertically and we leave out of it, supposedly. So spaceships fly straight up, and this is how they leave out of Earth. Now, I want everyone to ask themselves this question. And ask yourself why you never asked yourself this question. Why can't we leave Earth in a spaceship horizontally? If Earth is flat or if Earth is round, why can't we leave out sideways? Meaning instead of flying straight up, why can't we fly up till about the height that jets fly and just continue to go straight until we exit? Because it doesn't matter where you are. If Earth is flat or round or any shape, then you should be able to fly straight, and at some point you'll exit. But that's never even been thought of from what I see or even asked. And in that question lies so much truth. It'll help you grasp what you are in. Y'all need to get this physical stuff out y'all mind. Because then it leaves you trying to physically leave a thing in weird ways. Meaning, if you walk or drive straight from any point on Earth, you should come to a cliff at some point. Yet, if you walk or drive straight from any point on Earth, you will end right back up at that point. Meaning, you will never fall off a cliff or fall off Earth if you walk straight or drive straight for forever. So if there wasn't buildings and things here, and you could find a straight path, it will lead you right to where you came from. Meaning, however long it takes to go straight through Earth, you will never leave it. You will just end right back where you started. Why is that? Grasp that. Now, if Earth is flat or round in a physical thing the way we have it thought, you would have to leave it if you go straight at some point. But that doesn't happen. Next, ask yourself this. Why do scientists choose to go straight up? Why don't they even try to leave it sideways? Because that would seem the easiest way. Instead of trying to go up against gravity, well, just go sideways. Because if Earth is a ball, then the sky should be all around it. And the solid part should be in the middle. And you should be able to just leave it from any angle. Now, if the Earth is flat, you should still be able to leave it sideways, and that would be easier, as opposed to going straight up. So why do scientists choose to go straight up as opposed to sideways? He who knows all things. But y'all minds must be at a certain level to receive things. This is why I tell y'all, ask yourself these simple questions. Especially why scientists go straight up as opposed to just going sideways. Because like y'all say, if the earth is flat or round in a physical thing, then you should be able to go straight and fall off it at some point, whether it's round or not. So grasp. You're in a yoke. You're in a divine cosmological yoke, like the primordial waters, like semen. Sperm cells can't leave semen. It's too hard. It's a deep thing. Now, if you spin semen, it will be like into a ball. And if you let it loose wherever, semen always stays together. Or it's hard to pull apart. Even though it's not physical, it's hard to pull apart. This is how the earth is. We must grasp. It is like a yoke. A yoke has many dimensions or many layers to it. So does the earth. And until men begin to look at earth from what it truly is, you won't grasp. Now, a lot of people will say, well, how do you know this? You ain't never left earth to see it. Well, for one, you don't know what I did. That's for one. But for two, I have an understanding of numbers. And everything boils down to an equation. So I know the equation of what I'm saying, and this is how I know it's right. But y'all have no understanding of that. It's just like Fibonacci sequence, or 369. Y'all view this as a math problem or an equation. But you must understand, before something is a math problem or an equation, before the number was a math problem or an equation, it was a design for the life. So it means all numbers in math problems or equations, numbers are truly designed. Universal design. So if you understand a number, if I understand 369, I understand it because I know the design of life and how it works and looks. And 369 is a mimic of that design. So it's a deep thing. This Fibonacci sequence, it is a mimic of a design. It is the work, it is the numbers of an actual design. And y'all don't grasp that. All patterns and shapes, buildings, they come from a math problem or numbers. An architect must know math before he can build. The universe is a math equation in a sense that numbers are designs. So everything you see in the universe is a number system, which is a design. So it's a deep thing we must grasp. It's just like matter. When a person says, what's the matter? It is only because the physical can be of stress and pain. That's why, what's the matter? Now, what's matter? Physical stuff. Your main man, Solace.